Use God power. Sounds pretty awesome.
Does sound pretty cool.
Why would you press any of the other buttons?
They must suck in comparison, though. Anyway.
It's probably going to be an easy game.
Probably.
God power. The B
Yeah.
button and just God power.
So this is Jotun.
On Game Soup.
I'm Ed.
This is Joe.
Let's play some of this game, shall we?
Yeah, let's look at it.
It's our first time. We played about 3 minutes just to make sure it worked. And we're gonna give it a little shot. Let's check out those trees, man. Check out these trees. Check out this lotus. So this game is like an epically scaled Old Norse something or other.
Yeah, the dialogue I think is in Old Norse too. It's pretty neat.
I really like the intro here, the picture. The picture. It's real descriptive, Ed. Great job. The art design here is really nice.
Cool. Like this is pretty good graphics. Pretty good graphics. Yeah, we're really articulate today on the old GS.
Now I noticed before we couldn't tell if this was a man or a woman, but
yeah, definitely a woman.
Yeah, given that the narrator's voice is a woman and she's referring to herself in the first person.
Yeah. When we looked at the actual gameplay, we were pretty sure it was a woman, but she's just a very masculine woman.
And you too will see this. But so we're dead, I guess is the story here.
Yeah. Quench Ron's thirst for prey.
We're dead, and now we're being forced to play this game as a result. Ah, okay.
So they go into, when the Vikings died, they went into
Valhalla.
Valhalla.
That's the one.
I think that's maybe what's happening.
So we woke up on
Pretty
this in this forest-looking area.
Taking a nap in a forest. Oh my god, every game we've played tonight has been taking place in a forest.
Really?
Yeah. Everything we've talked about has had forests in it, and pretty good.
Pretty good. Oh, that's cool.
The way that the characters drawn reminds me of like some old
it's Paper Mario style to me.
Yeah, almost like, yeah, well, it does look a little bit flat, but besides that, it reminds me of like the PlayStation RPGs where they were like 2.5D, where the backgrounds were 3D and the characters were 2D hand drawn. I actually really like that look. I do like the look of the game, like the characters look. The background's not as much so far.
Yeah, I really like the character and the animation on the character. It's really fluid. Well, except for this, but like the animations themselves are really fluid.
Yeah.
But it kind of reminds me of like a wrestling game, like, oh, I'm gonna spin up for the clothesline, boom, like the BWE style. So this is Jotun. You can jump. That's called the jump button, by the way, isn't it?
Yeah. Is that jump? It's a roll.
It's a roll.
It looks like a roll. It's one of those games where you can just roll everywhere faster than you can jump, it looks like.
Yeah, we were commenting on that earlier about how that's not a great design principle.
Yeah, we would rather that, I don't know, somehow limit the rolling, I guess.
That shouldn't be the most effective way to travel. Like, remember in Ocarina of Time for N64, the most effective way to travel was to Z-target and move backwards? Mm-hmm. So you spend the entire game not seeing what's in front of you? Really kind of silly. But this is really cool.
Yeah, this is awesome. That this zooms out. Like, this is a very cinematic and really cool intro to the game.
Very cinematic. A 24 FPS experience. Very cinematic.
Kind of shows you probably things that we're going to see later on in the game.
Well, clowns at Ubisoft. The clowns at Ubisoft would like you to believe that 24 FPS is cinematic. Have you heard about that debate?
No.
That was their excuse once for why a game is 30 FPS is that it's more cinematic.
Well, it's worse for the gameplay.
Yep. Especially for any action game. I'm just kind of like parroting TV at this point because he's all about that. About
yeah, you're parroting the telemundo, the television.
Getting the developers to quit their SHI-Xing.
SHI shixing? Shitting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you know, I don't want to swear on the internet. People might get offended. So a rune is set up in each region. Once found, it is up to you to keep exploring the lands.
So it took us a minute to figure out how to get past this part.
Yeah.
When we first tried it.
Yeah, when we were practicing for this. So there's only, like I said, there's 2 buttons. There's attack. Well, there's 3 buttons. There's jump.
Attack, and God. Oh yeah, press the God button. Press God power and see what happens.
Nothing.
Yeah, nothing happens.
Yeah.
That was a false advertising. I want my $8 back.
Yeah. Oh look, you can cancel out of an attack, which is pretty cool actually. Oh, that's actually really good that you can do that. So anyway, I spent like a minute here wondering if I was doing anything wrong because, first of all, look at this branch. It looks really strange. Graphically, you commented on this.
Oh yeah, I was commenting. It doesn't really fit. I think it was drawn at a lower resolution and then like blown up.
Because everything else in this scene right here looks smooth or high res. Like this bush is much more high res than this branch.
Yeah, the resolutions are inconsistent. Like especially look up at the top there. That this twig on the ground, this piece of the branch, that thing is really, really low resolution compared to the other stuff.
It's an MS Paint branch. Anyway, so you have to do a heavy attack here, which I did not realize.
Yeah, and it like sends it in instead of like cutting it in half.
Yeah.
You would think it would cut it in half. That's fine. It's cool though.
But there's no direction in this game. By that I mean they're not telling you.
Yeah, there's no explicit tutorial, which is fine, but they didn't explain how to do that power attack. There wasn't any indication of...
So the only way for you to know that was to check the options menu, which is something that, not everybody's going to do. Also, okay, this is about as far as we got last time. So, we have these green plants, these blue flowers. What do? Apparently nothing, right? I don't think they do anything. They're there to look pretty.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, the graphics in this game are high resolution, but I don't know if I would put them in the great category, like great graphics. Some of it is great. Like I think the main player animation is pretty awesome. But just because a game is done in high res doesn't mean that it has good graphics.
Yeah. Yeah, and those poison clouds there, that in particular kind of irks me. We're about 2 minutes in, especially if you're going to speedrun this game. You'd be about 30 seconds in. And we're already using poison clouds, which is fine, I guess. Not a big deal, but I mean, like the radius on these clouds is very poorly defined. Like, how do I know where I could stand?
Yeah, you're not taking any damage, so no. I think it's forgiving at least.
And this thing, did you see that? What was it?
Yeah, I don't know what this is. We think this might be a save point, but we haven't figured it out.
Who knows? There was a ghostly image there, and then he disappeared, and now he's gone. Oh, all right. So now I'm poisoned.
So you're poisoned
for some amount of time. Like, where's
you got a dot on you. Wow, it won't go away. Go to on these blue plants. Blue plants. Yep, the blue plants remove the poison. Not explained.
So
okay. This is a game where I don't know. I'm not going to solve the problems here probably, but they could have just done it as like a tutorial, as like a HUD tutorial. Just put it in words. This is how you do it.
Here's the
kind
thing.
of a cheap way to do it, but I would rather have that than the way it's done here.
I would have much preferred this to be the Mega Man. Those poison clouds, they're gonna hurt you, but you can get healed.
Like from Mega Man X5.
I wish it had just said something.
Yeah, I really hated that game. Because of that, mostly.
Yeah, but that was preferable.
Yeah.
To this, which gave no indication at all. All right, well, I'm glad one of us used our brains and figured that out. Good job. So who knows?
Yeah, not everybody's gonna figure that out. And this is the very beginning of the game.
What if I died there?
Yeah, that kind of stuff is. Yeah, you might have put the game down.
Here's the thing. Steam offers refunds now. What if I had died there and said, "This is BS," X'd out, closed the game, and got my refund?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So this is where we got to when we were practicing. So from here on, this is we're looking at this with fresh eyes. Oh wow, and he's looking at us with fresh eyes too.
I think this is a save point. Am I wrong about that? Aha.
Okay, so this is a replenishing well.
Health restoration. All right. That's all you have to say about us?
I guess so.
Are you like a god?
It's like the backgrounds are like painted and the character is a cartoon.
Kind of looks like Dragon's Lair.
Lines.
You know? Oh, he's following us with his eye.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like the cartoon part. I really like the animated character, and that the backgrounds are really kind of. The edges aren't defined, and then you don't need a line to define the edges, but that's like just the way it's painted. Like this background actually looks pretty good.
Yeah, this is pretty cool looking.
But just some of it, like the trees, I don't know, they don't look as good as some of the other parts of the graphics. It's a little inconsistent, I guess.
What is this?
Yeah, I don't know.
Can you throw us a bone here? Game, can you throw us a bone? Okay, this is really unacceptable.
So what is this thing?
They don't do anything, apparently. All right.
Maybe you have to turn all these on to open that cave there?
I guess.
So probably just keep going left.
I guess, yeah.
Go up and left, and we know that the blue flowers will heal you if you get the poison.
Good, because there's plenty more poison up here. That's great. I wonder if you can actually kill these things with your axe. I really hope you can.
The music's pretty cool.
The music's pretty cool. Okay, so it seems like that dot lasts forever until you get to a blue flower.
Yeah.
So the first enemy in the game will just kill you outright.
A dot is a damage over time.
Well said. Oh, come on.
Yeah, we're Game Soup.
Okay, that's just ridiculous.
Yeah, this is the very beginning of the game. And they're already pissing us off.
This is the very beginning of the game.
Usually the games we play on Game Soup we love. Because there's a lot of great games. This is the best time. I've said this before, but this is the best time for games in history. There's so many good games. And whether you want big budget AAA titles with realistic graphics, or you want creative indie games, you want 2D games, 3D games, racing games, games with cowboys. We've got them all.
We've got them all down at Game Soup Emporium.
This episode brought to you by Jack Link's Beefsteaks. Stop at your convenience store and get it.
You didn't stick to the script that they gave us, but okay. They wrote us a script. Wait, I still had some health.
You were poisoned.
But I had health. Did you see it?
You were poisoned. I don't know, man. Okay, and you get to start here. So this is Jotun. It's a video game. It's about Vikings in the olden times.
You know, I should have known something was up with this game because I watched Dodger. Do you know Dodger?
I've heard of him.
She's
she. See, I haven't heard of him. I've heard you mention the word Dodger before.
Yeah,
I think that's it. So she's a lady. I didn't know that.
She works with Total Biscuit. They do some stuff together. They do the podcast each week. And I actually watched her play this on her Twitch channel. She spent a good 3 or 4 hours at least that I saw fighting one boss that was really cheap, and she couldn't figure out how to beat it
in this game.
Yeah. And at one point, she just died over and over and over. And at one point, she put down the controller, got up from the stream, and walked away, which I'd never seen her do before. Like, she was so frustrated that she couldn't even play it anymore.
Yeah, that's.
And I thought it was just going to be like just that boss.
Because you're getting into a game like this, and I think this type of game benefits from not being too difficult. Like, I think you just want to experience it and look at all the cool artwork and listen to the cool music, and it's maybe supposed to be kind of a relaxing experience, but when it's maybe not necessarily relaxing, but you just want to appreciate the things in the game, but it's not necessarily about tight control or tight gameplay. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
I think this is more of a game to be experienced. Something
Undertale. No.
You're almost dead. Like, we've been talking about Undertale a lot. Like, Undertale is that done well. Like, something to look at. It's not overly difficult. It's actually pretty easy overall. And I think that's what this would benefit from a lot.
Did we just get God power?
I hope so.
I think we did.
Yeah, we got a green God's power.
We got some health back too.
All right, let's hit that. God's healing. Maybe you can heal yourself. Oh, maybe that's why they hurt you so much at this point.
Yeah, right.
Asgard, God of childbirth and wisdom. Okay, cool.
Why didn't they give us the God power before we walked into the poison clouds?
Yeah, that would have been really sweet.
So I noticed that we're limited to one more of those. We had 2 and I used one of them.
So now there's enemies.
Now there's enemies, yeah.
Chop those bad boys. Chop those green beans. Uh-oh.
Wow, the wind-up on
that's pretty awesome that they have 2 death animations for it, though. One for the vertical, one for the horizontal. I'm going to give props to this game where it's due.
Sure. But, that's a long wind-up.
Yeah, well, they seem to be one shot to kill him.
Yeah.
Oh, there's actually 3 death animations that we've seen so far. It's pretty sweet.
Okay.
It looks a little frustrating to control.
Stun lock. Yeah, it is a little...
is it stun lock? That's what the problem was there?
Well, it's a little stiff there. If you don't animation cancel, which I would never consider animation canceling as a core part of any game that I can think of at the moment. But if you don't animation cancel...
some fighting games, I guess.
Yeah, that's true. But look how long the cooldown is on that. Like, there's a really long delay before you can move again.
But you can roll out of it?
You can, yeah.
Okay.
So I guess you have to...
Yeah, I love dash canceling. I love anything that's like a dash canceler anyway, to just cancel out of your animation, because it's always frustrating if you're in the end of a swing and you can't react.
Yeah.
At least in a 1-player game, in a 2-player like competitive game, having the swing like that, having the animation frames, having the being open to attack is kind of important in a fighting game, because you trade power for leave yourself open if you miss with the powerful attack. That's pretty integral in a fighting game or a lot of one-on-one games.
Wait, where are we going? Oh, we have to go down to the left, I think.
Dodger.
So, look at this map. What can you tell me about this map? How useful is it?
Oh yeah, we were trying to use this map.
Yeah.
When we were practicing the game, and we don't know where are we?
So, okay, the thing is, we are not on this map.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we are. You're right.
We're here because this is what we just stepped on, and up here is where we got the magic power. But what do these symbols mean? Like, what are these two arrows?
There's a Dreamcast swirl there.
There is a Dreamcast swirl there. I guess that
maybe you can play Dreamcast games there. That would be that would be really fun. We could play Crazy Taxi and Jet Grind, and then we're not playing Jotun anymore. Jotun anymore. Jotun.
All right. Well, yeah. I don't know. I don't want to badmouth it unnecessarily. But
no, we don't want to badmouth it unnecessarily. It stinks. We hate it.
But the first 5 minutes, the first 10 minutes of any game are pretty important to not screw up. And there are plenty of ways that they could have done that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We have to go back here?
We have to go back.
Okay.
Kate, we have to go back to the island.
Attention.
Yeah. Well, I just looked at the map and it said, remember we just lit up those two lights. So I assumed that, oh wait.
No. Well, maybe that's not it.
Well, look. We need to go down and to the left. But, oh. Give me some magic.
She don't refill you, I guess.
No, I guess not. What do the dark green parts represent? The poison cloud areas?
Yeah, maybe it's like water or something.
I'd rather just go through there than have to dodge through all those vines again. Those red vines. We're a Twizzlers family.
I was just gonna say that. Damn it, red vines.
Wait. Okay, we can go through here. Good. Red vines. You know, I don't think I've ever had a red vine. Where do you buy red vines and not Twizzlers? What's a red vine?
You know? You just asked me 3 questions that were all very similar.
Can you answer all of them?
You can buy them at grocery stores, not at all convenience stores. They're like a red licorice. They're similar to Twizzlers, but have a little bit more of a licorice taste to them. They're not that good.
Aren't they knockoffs like Oreos or knockoffs of Hydrox?
Nah, they're not really that similar to Twizzlers. They have a different flavor to them. I'd say they're a unique candy, but they're one of the lesser candies. I mean, if you're gonna put garbage into your body, don't put red vines into your body.
Well, yeah.
Get a Twix.
Well, of course, Twix is the best candy, right?
Or Jack Link's beefsteak. This episode brought to you by beefsteaks. Okay, so he's not an enemy.
No, he is.
Oh, he is. You couldn't hit him until he got fully out.
Yeah, you couldn't hit him until he got out.
He is growing in size.
He immediately started his attack animation. But I guess I figured he has an axe. He's probably an
giant.
Is he? Why is he growing?
Wow. It looks. I really like the characters in this game. The backgrounds, not so much. Which I already said. I said all this already.
So you can just stand here because his blade goes past you?
It looks that way. Is he gonna step on you?
I don't know.
Yeah, this guy looks pretty cool. I like him.
But I'm pretty low on health, so I hope he doesn't try to step on us. Oh, he's just gonna run away. He only has one attack, I guess.
I like how his knees kind of bounce. I don't know if you noticed, his bones kind of bounced off of each other. It's really, really cool the way the animation's done.
Yeah, that was really cool. That was really Disney-esque, that animation. Very Dragon's Lair-y, very Disney-esque. Strange. Almost too fluid, you know? I like these swirls, too. See, I have good things to say about this game sometimes.
Yeah, there's definitely nice things to be said about it.
When it's warranted.
Plenty of cool stuff in this game.
So far the vibe I'm getting is aesthetically and aurally, A-U-R-A-L-aurally.
Yeah, listening, ear things.
Ear things. This game is great in those respects. And even the gameplay itself is not bad, but it needs a little bit of a push from the devs. You know what I mean? Return to the Ginnungagap. Where's that? Is that Dreamcast thing?
It says return to the Ginnungagap. Yeah, on the menu.
I can't do it though.
You're right. Maybe you can do it when you're on the overworld.
No. Maybe we are in the Ginnungagap. Maybe that. Yeah, I bet it's
maybe
right
this
here.
is the hub. Oh, maybe these things are warps to different areas of the game, and this is just the hub, which is full of poison clouds.
Of course, like any good hub should be full of traps.
Tricks and traps.
Tricks and traps. Level 9 of Doom. Is it level 9?
Doom 2.
Doom 2, that's
one of the levels in Doom 2.
Hey, we should play Doom 2 on the channel. I had that thought the other week.
Really? You want to? I'll play it. I mean, we can play it on there. We've played it a bunch though off the channel.
We have. I assume that. I don't know.
Everyone's seen Doom 2.
Yeah, everything that's been said about that game, everything that could be said has been said. So.
Yeah, it would be. I mean, it would be fun, but I don't know who wants to watch that.
Nobody. Not even me. No, that's not true. I would watch it. All right. Well, that was already lit up, right? So
these are all lit up now. I think you hit it all. You're a hit.
Oh wait, these were the things we lit up by going to the left and right there. So
yeah, everything's lit up,
okay.
and then that cave opened. A monster came out. We went in the cave. Can you go to the right there, into that smoky area?
Maybe. Maybe. Okay, look, there's a Viking ship, maybe, and a big skull. What? I'm not sure what stepping on that did. It gave us a little bit of story. Loading.
Love this screen. It's a pretty cool design, at least. The triangle thing.
Oh, here's Gnungagap. God, if somebody wants to clarify how to pronounce that so that I'll stop butchering it.
Yeah, they're like some of the worst words to try to pronounce.
Yeah. To face the mighty Jotun, find the runes, defeat the... Okay, so that's like the boss.
Yeah.
Like the
so
final
maybe
boss.
we finally get our god powers.
Well, we do have one god power.
Yeah, it's a pretty crappy god power, though.
Pretty lame.
We only get 2 uses of it.
It's like the lesser god power.
Yeah, maybe we get one where we can summon Thor's hammer.
That'd be pretty sweet. This is really cool. This reminds me of Bastion, actually. You get that? That vibe a little bit?
Well, it's like isometric and hand-drawn, so...
Yeah.
But Bastion, like, I don't know. Bastion is one of the most greatest games.
I just mean strictly in terms of aesthetics, I guess. I should have said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bastion is pretty awesome. Speaking of which, we should get Transistor, because I've heard that's awesome.
Okay.
Another loading screen. Alright.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Next game on Game Soup. Transistor.
Transistor. Alright. So I feel like this game is the kind of game that isn't going to do so well for a one-off. But I don't know if I want to play it all the way through. Especially after seeing Dodger get so... Like, I've never seen her so frustrated that she wanted to quit streaming. But I feel like we should... Oh, whoops. I feel like we should play a little bit, at least see what the game has to offer, you know?
Yeah.
Because so far we haven't done much.
Yeah, we were thinking about, just from looking at it, I was thinking that we could make this our next LP, but
Like,
we might just make it a one-off, though.
What's really happened so far?
Yeah, let's make it a one-off.
Well, maybe it gets really, really awesome. Okay, I'm going to say that those low resolution, like that thing,
Yeah.
I'm saying that's intentional. Now you have to agree, because look at that thing.
You think that's intentional?
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think so.
Absolutely, I think it is.
Well, no, I don't think so. This isn't a Sega Saturn game. We're living in 2015. This is the era of...
Yeah, but it looks like it's hand-drawn. It looks like it's supposed to be cartoony, which it totally is.
Yeah.
Right?
But they could have done it in a higher res. I think it looks like it was drawn in a low res and then blown up.
I think it's supposed to be that way. Wait. Wait. Okay.
This looks like she's weak. It's like a King Hippo kind of.
Yeah.
It's King Hippo's wife.
Oh.
Oh, so you got hit there.
It did.
So there's a pattern here. I guess we gotta like memorize this pattern.
It's like left, right, and then...
Middle?
Yeah, middle. Well... It's where her shadow is, I guess. That helps. Oh my god, look at her health bar.
It's like an indicator. Oh, that's a long health bar.
Oh.
Hit that thing.
No, it still does the same amount of damage. So, I think that's why Dodger was having such a difficult time with the game, because all the bosses have a ridiculous amount of health, maybe?
Yeah, if it's the same pattern over and over again, and you have to do it for a long time.
Oh, here's a pattern. Oh, I wonder if it's going to be a dot. Oh.
It's a dot. Get the blue. Get the blue. Oh, are you poisoned? Oh, you didn't actually get hit by the
I healed
poison.
myself, yeah.
Okay.
Good thing, because I didn't see those blues there.
So this is like, it's a pretty cool art project.
Yeah. Oh, man. The control's still a little bit stiff. I don't know if I love it.
Oh, no. Well, here's something that they did do, I think, well in the design. They did introduce these, like, vine things earlier in the level. They introduced the blue stuff healing you from the poison. She does poison, and she sends these vine things after you.
Yeah.
So it does some things right.
That is true. That's a good point. Do I just keep attacking? I don't really understand why that happens. You just attack it for the same amount of damage you're doing normally, right?
Yeah, it seems that way. You would think that they would make... Maybe just hitting her doesn't do any damage, but when that thing is revealed, you do, like, massive damage.
Massive. Yeah, like you only do a little bit more.
So now the pattern's gonna change.
Which is bad. Because this fight is really long. Ah, shoot.
Uh-oh, bring in the pain here. Oh, you gotta go get the blue.
No, it's cool. I think you can just heal from that. But I don't have any more heals after this.
I see.
So, but is it the same pattern? It's the same pattern. Okay, So actually, you cannot get out of there. Because you have to
you have
branches.
to smack the branches. Oh,
okay.
I see.
So I really like that it brings in all the elements of the level beforehand, like you were just saying. Like, it even brought in these branches. But this is a boss fight. Maybe now is not the time for that.
You died.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that now is not the time for those branches to be there. You know what I mean?
Then you got to do the whole battle over again. It's a pretty long battle. So it's already a little frustrating for a new player, especially a new player like you.
Like, we're just forced to fight this.
Well, sorry, I get to play the cool game tonight. you got to play Jotun.
It's all right.
I played They Bleed Pixels on another episode.
Man, I love the animation in this game. Yeah, look at that art. It's like, what's it like? There's some cartoon that looks like that. Is it Ed, Ed, and Eddie? That's it.
Yeah, maybe.
It looks like that.
Or Home Movies?
Yeah.
But
yeah,
Home Movies is really like, I wouldn't want to compare this game to Home Movies.
Oh, it's pretty lousy, yeah.
Yeah.
Can I hit these things?
I do love Home Movies, though.
Oh. Okay.
What's that guy's name? John Benjamin? I think his name's John Benjamin.
Bob from Bob's Burgers?
Yeah. Bob's. He was Coach McGurk on Home Movies.
Yeah,
he's probably my favorite voice actor.
He's pretty cool. Okay.
I love his delivery.
So I get the feeling that people compare this to Dark Souls for one very shallow reason.
What is it?
It's that the bosses have a massive health bar, are larger than life, and can kill you in 2 to 3 hits. I mean, if they compare it to Dark Souls, that would be my guess as to why. There might be other reasons, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't see any like block and counter stuff though, which is kind of how I think. When I think of Dark Souls, I think of blocking.
Yeah, I was expecting something like mechanically.
Yeah. Ooh, give it a good slap. Oh, that was good. Look at that chunk.
I guess that helped, yeah. I guess that was good. Give it a slam. Come on and slam! Do you know that song?
No.
Come on and slam!
Should I?
Yes.
Am I really out of it for not knowing? I might be.
No, I think it's from the Space Jam soundtrack.
Oh, no, then I'm definitely not.
It's really funny, though.
That would mean I'm more with it for not knowing about it.
No!
That's poison.
Wait.
You're getting poisoned.
Yeah, it's alright. I got this heals. I got this one god power I can use.
That's not even a full heal, though.
No, it certainly
I want
isn't.
these god powers to be, like, really god power.
How godly could it be if it doesn't fully heal you, you know? No. There we go. Take that, B word. I can't get in there. Okay.
There you go. Yeah, look at that chunk. That wasn't even as big as the last chunk.
Yeah, it wasn't as big as the first time.
Okay, now it's where it gets hard.
Yeah. Now is where it gets hard. Okay.
Oh no, you're gonna be defeated.
We sure are.
Get that blue.
There we go. So I guess you have to stick close to those. Man, the scale in this game is really cool. It really feels, you know, like in the word epic, the way it's actually supposed to be used, it feels like that. Not the way that people use it all the time, like in colloquial.
Yeah.
Ah, Jesus. You know, like this actually has the scale of an epic. Like the Epic of Gilgamesh or something, you know?
Yeah, your character is tiny. I mean, your character is big for a human being, but so tiny on the screen.
It's kind of amazing how big this enemy is in comparison to you. On this.
Right.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
Yeah, another game series that does something like that, where you play as a giant character, but it still zooms out a ton, is the Bangayo series by Treasure.
Yeah, that's true.
That game, you play as about the most powerful character imaginable, and it's still difficult as hell.
Come on. Oh, I'm dead.
Like in Bangayo HD, you can be invincible for about half of the time. You can get invincibility frames for half the time, sometimes more, and it's still a very difficult game. Anyway, enough about that. Let's talk about Jotun.
Imagine doing this fight for 3 hours.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, you want to give him one more shot?
No.
Alright, well, that's Jotun on Game Suit.
Thanks for watching.